All right, folks, this is a 2021 Kia Sorento SX. It is the Prestige package in the vehicle with 44,000 miles in the vehicle. Right there we go for the information. Let's go ahead and do a walk around. This is a very clean vehicle. It's got your proximity sensors in the front of the vehicle as well as the back of the vehicle. Those are the ones that go beep, beep, beep as you get too close to objects. It does have your daytime running lights and an LED strip to give it a little bit of a different look on the road. The rims all look beautiful, those gem design rims that Kia has. But we're going to make our way into the back here in just a second, but I'm going to point out a couple things. You do have a tow hitch in the back if you'd like. And let's go ahead and make it on the inside. Power liftgate. Now this does have the feature, as long as certain conditions are met, like the key fob is on me in my pocket, and say the vehicle was off and locked, you're carrying a bag full of groceries, you don't have to do any swiping of your feet to open up that power liftgate. All you have to do is just stand here within the proximity. It'll beep 3 times, and then it'll pop itself open, okay? But I have the vehicle running, so it's not gonna do that for us. This is a third row. Of course, the Sorento is a 3.3 liter V6. Pull, drop, and you quickly make your room for cargo area. Speaking of which, in the back seat, we do have cup holders and storage spots. And do notice you also have a USB port right over there. And we can also drop our second row. So if I pop this and drop it down, and I want to drop my second row, there we go, just hold that button. And that drops down further, the headrest just hit. Let's go ahead and pull this back up. Let's check out the second row. Go ahead and give that a push. That is also able to be set at a certain height and memorized. Easy access for the folks to get in, and of course it has a cap and pass through in the center. We can also push the button and it'll quickly slide forward for us to be able to get inside if we so desire. Bottle holders in all 4 doors, little cup holder there too. Nice tint on the rear windows. The folks in the back have their own vents, and then also a USB port and a 12-volt power adapter. Beautiful canopy look through for our sunroof. Passenger side, by the way, this does have our blind spot detection on the vehicle, which does illuminate when someone's in your blind spot. That also includes rear cross traffic alert, so I'm the guy pushing the cart at Walmart while you're backing up. And then it goes beep, 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 lets you know that I am over here pushing a cart. Well, pushing something. All right, power seats with lumbar support for the passenger side. Love this color interior. It just makes for a lighter, cheerier interior in the vehicle. And they broke up the design with different colorings. All right, to the driver, we have the fun stuff. Breakaway mirrors for the mailboxes and trash cans of the world. Side pane turn signals for added visibility. And here we have a Bose audio system for a good audio enjoyment inside. Your mirrors are power foldable. As a matter of fact, when the vehicle is off and I'm approaching the vehicle, as long as the key's in my pocket, it knows I'm nearby. It automatically opens up those mirrors for me. Power windows, power locks, power side mirrors, and then also the ability to lock out the folks in the back from rolling down their windows. Same controls for the passenger for the power seats. Now inside the cabin, we have a number of features to go over. Okay, let's go over a little bit. Storage first, removable tray for easy cleaning. Right, cubby holes for chapstick, nail clippers, whatever it may be, cup holder, and then down here we have a number of USB ports that you can plug into. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay will be part of the vehicle too. Heated and cooled seats for both the driver and passenger. Dual automatic climate control, so you can set it and whoever wants to have their temperature can individualize it, or you can make it the same and sync it. Let's put them both up. It's a little warm in here. I'll turn the backup camera on. There we go, with bird's eye view as you're parking. That can save your rims from getting curbed on a curb there. The display is at about a 7-degree angle toward the driver to give the driver a little bit of priority when operating. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic, so you can place it right where you'd like. Before we go further, let's go over some of the features over here. So we do have the ability to pop open our own lift gate. We have electronic stability control. Yeah, leave that on unless you want to do donuts in a parking lot. And then you've got your lane keep assist right there, or your lane departure warning, I should say. So that beeps at you when you're crossing the lane without turning on your turn signal. Moving on to the steering wheel, left-hand side has our answer and hang up for the phone, voice command, AM, FM, XM changer, also for your Bluetooth capability if you're going to be playing audio on your phone wirelessly. Volume and channel changer. The right-hand side has a couple more safety, but it does have your computer information up here as well. Now, here's your lane keep assist. So that's designed, if your hands are off the steering wheel for a second, it'll bounce you between the lines of the road as long as there's lines in the road. Lines disappear, so do you, off the side of the road. And you also have your smart cruise control. So once you set the cruise, you're going 75 and somebody wants to pull out in front of you, go 55, the vehicle will slow down to match their speed and keep you at whatever distance you want to maintain until they get out of the way, and then you speed back up, okay? Paddle shifters are also on here, so you can manually shift the vehicles. And also you have that on the Shiftronic shifter. We can pop it over to the left. Question usually is, what if I accidentally did this and I didn't know and I was in first gear, as it says right up there, and not in drive for automatic? Well, you can't mess it up. It'll actually shift itself. It won't allow itself to redline. So whether you accidentally do it here or up the paddle shifters, well, let's put it in gear. We're in drive. I tap the paddle shifter. There we go. And if I need to, I can press and hold this, and it'll put us back into drive mode when we're driving the vehicle. All right. I'm sure there's something that I missed on the vehicle. Probably something with our, because we can see we have our navigation, but we have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay that we can use as well. Maps. There's our navigation. Radio's nice. Don't need that right now. You can change all your setups for how your clock works too. You can customize. Sunroof. Let's go ahead and get that going here. There it goes. Nice panoramic sunroof. Close that back down. They extend the whole way to block out the sun. But yeah, if there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, please feel free to give me a call or text. I think I already found something. Heated steering wheel. These are important. Heated steering wheel on the vehicle. You can turn off the auto start stop feature if you don't like the emissions right there when it stops you at a stoplight and turns itself off. You can manually turn your cameras on. You can turn off those beep 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 with the parking sensors. Here we have our electronic parking brake. We can do or undo. Hill descent assist. Now think Chattanooga, Tennessee, for instance. You're going down a steep grade hill, you got to keep hitting that brake. Well, with hill descent assist, it'll actually engage the transmission and put you in lower gears to slow you as you go down those hills without having to brake as much. And then we have auto hold. Auto hold's purpose is this. Think you're at McDonald's in a long line and you got to keep holding that brake. Well, with auto hold, you can be in drive. When you come to a complete stop, you can take your foot off the brake and it holds you there until you tap the accelerator, and then you start moving forward. Hold it till you come to a complete stop. You can relax and wait. Okay, that's the purpose of auto hold. I think that's about it. If there's anything I missed on here that you'd like to see, 419-890-8793 is my contact. Again, this is Jeremiah over here at Drive Hub, and we thank you for watching. Have a good one.